Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. As you probably already know, and if you don't know, we've had some massive changes happen in our family. We feel as a family now, especially me and my husband, sharing our family with so many people, we feel we have a duty of care to share with you guys the real side is mostly, which is what we do online and what our kids do online. So we feel like we just want to come on today and we want to be raw and real with you guys and let you guys know what's going on. So you probably already know that our baby and her partner are having their baby. How, and I'm pretty sure you guys would love to know how we all felt about that when we first found out, which
because
would
no one has guessed Tia.
One person did.
I think maybe two people guessed.
So everyone was guessing that it was Alia and Taylor. Oh, I mean, two people even said it was me. That's
people said it was
definitely not me. Yeah, well, someone said it was my mum and dad, and
That's
they're like, yeah.
disgusting.
So yes, it is obviously our baby and her partner. When we initially found out about this, I'm not gonna lie, I was super shocked. Were we all shocked? The whole family was shocked.
Yes,
Were you shocked or were you just happy?
No,
Shocked. Everybody was shocked. The main feeling was shock because we actually expected Alia to be next to have a baby. Now, does that mean that we are upset about it? Absolutely not. It just took me about 2 weeks to be able to talk about it without crying. Crying not because I was sad. So Tia and Keanu were getting married end of next year, and we were actually all going, the plan was we were going to go to Hawaii or somewhere overseas and have their wedding. We had hired a yacht, and they were having he was having a big proposal and engagement party on this yacht, and we had all these plans. One of the major plans in our life was that we live on acreage, as everybody knows, and we were waiting a couple of years. All my family lives here, and we were building up the back. After the initial shock, now we feel super excited. And one thing that we have always said to our children, even when they were younger, was no matter what, no matter when, no matter how, all those things, if they were to ever get pregnant, that a baby is always a blessing. So there was never another option for us. This was always our option. And we are super excited to have another grandbaby. Actually super excited, and it's a really different feeling. Our baby having a baby, that's just another story time I can chat about to you guys one other day.
So how do you feel, because it's actually your baby?
Yes, how do you and Keanu feel about this?
I'm super excited.
Are you nervous at all?
No, not at all.
Well, you do have your big sister who's had a baby.
I'm not nervous at all, and because I know that I'm going to have so much support.
Yeah, you have the best,
So, yeah.
So
It's
Tia's
never
just
been in my
I'm
head
just having a baby.
oh, I'm so nervous like that. I've never even once thought that, actually.
That's great. What about you, Keanu? How are you feeling?
I'm super excited.
Keanu is nonchalant.
Yeah. I think
Keanu is whatever Tia tells
they could be told they're having triplets and Keanu would be like, meh, we're having triplets.
He'd be like, what's that?
How do you actually feel about having another niece and nephew?
I feel happy.
Yeah, how did you feel?
Now.
How did you feel?
Because that bitch stole your phone.
Yeah, literally.
No, I was shocked at the start. I was like, damn, it took all my life now.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're all super excited. For us, it's just another beautiful blessing.
You haven't asked me
sorry.
I was waiting to tell you all I'm excited.
Sorry, how do you feel?
I feel very excited. I waited a long time for this.
Yes, Taylor's reaction was the best, actually. She bawled her eyes out because all she's ever wanted is one of her sisters to have a baby.
I did think it was going to be Alia.
Did you guys record the reactions?
Yeah. I didn't record yours and
Posting
mine.
mine 10 minutes after Tia announced it.
Talk now or
No, I was still talking.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I've been waiting almost 5 years for this moment, ever since I had my first baby. So I'm very excited. Me and Kerry.
She's already been out and we don't know what the gender is, but she's already been out and bought stuff. So.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, because I just remembered. Because I'm tired, but I just remembered. I actually felt really emotional.
Why?
Because it's like my baby sister having a baby. It was just so weird.
Yeah,
I was
that's
actually
cute.
sad.
Yeah, that's actually cute.
That's so cute because you're not an emotional person.
No, yeah, I was really awkward when she told me. I was crying because I was so awkward.
Yeah, it was a big crying fest in our bedroom actually. Kerry sobbed. So.
Yeah, I was just very, very like excited for another baby. Honestly, I'm just praying that Tia lets me and Mum take over when the baby's born, and then we can just like do the baby all to myself. I'm getting my own car seat. I already have like a little bed for my house.
It's so different having like your younger sister be pregnant compared to your older sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like that
Like
for us.
literally none of them will know.
Huh?
Like the difference.
Oh, it's
because-
only you.
yeah, because you're the middle
I just
child.
realised I'll only know what it's like to have an older sister and a younger sister.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow.
That's so true.
That's
yeah.
something no
so
one can
much
steal off
better.
you, Alia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and
Man
I
of
was
many
just
words.
and I was just emotional because I knew it was coming, which was
Oh yes. This
oh
is why.
yeah. So this is where it gets. This is where it gets emotional for us, and especially me. Oh my freaking gosh! Is I feel like things happen in life, and we have two ways to go about it, and it's either be great and see the good things in it, or be down about it and find the worst in it. We always choose to try and be great and to see the best in everything. So with all of that being said, that Tia and Keanu are having a little blessing. Everyone knows that we all live here on our family acreage, and that has been our life. Since my grandbabies were born, it's all they've known.
also it's about them, not us.
I do understand that people are going to be like, oh, you're so dramatic. And I understand that. But for me personally, this is our reality, and this is how we live, and this is how it is affecting us. So what we decided to do was, because one of the things that I've never wanted to do when my daughters had children, was them to live in the same house as me. That's just a personal thing for me, because I know my personality. I have the personality that will just take over. They won't be doing it right, I'm going to do it. And one of the other reasons is I don't want to have any animosity with my son-in-laws. If they're not doing something the way I think something should be done, that's just going to cause some little arguments. Then there's going to be animosity there, and then it's going to create drama in our relationships. And I don't want that. I want to have wholesome, loving relationships. Now, I know how blessed we are to be able to do this next move that we have done, but it still makes me so sad. So what we did as a family collectively, we found some more acreage just around the corner, and it has 2 homes on it. And Taylor, Kerry and their kids are moving into one house, and Alia and Elijah are moving into the other. Now, I know that I'm going to see my kids all the time and my grandkids. But I think what people don't understand is, if you live like this, and this is all my grandkids have known, and my kids have never moved out of home, and yes, they're going to do great, and they're going to be amazing, and I see all the great things. There's so many great things about it. But my heart obviously feels sad, because I feel the emptiness as well, and amongst all the chaos that goes on around here, like that, it can be crazy. And when I say zoo, I don't mean that lightly. It's literally like a zoo around here. And amongst all of that, I've always found peace, happiness, and a sense of feeling needed. So I think for me as a mum, my kids moving out, it's just adjusting to this new lifestyle, adjusting to these new feelings. And we're going to be great, and I know it is, and I'm super excited, like all the positives about it, watching all my daughters. So what's happening is, on our other acreage will be obviously Taylor, Kerry and their family, and Alia and Elijah. And then we'll be here, and then Tia's moving into Taylor, Tia and Keanu moving into Taylor and Kerry's place. Zion will stay with us. The most exciting thing about this is that I'm going to be able to watch my daughters, I'm super excited about this, turn their houses into homes. I'm going to be able to watch my son-in-laws blossom and be, I don't know how you call it, like the king of their own castle, if that's what you want to call it. I feel like they are just going to thrive. My daughter Taylor has only ever known having everyone butt into her routines and all that, so being able to watch her get some structure and routine is going to be lovely to see. I'm just gonna miss them. That's all. But let's be real. They'll be over here a lot. We'll be over there. Still sharing. We're still gonna have family barbecues. We're still gonna be doing all the things we do. It just won't be right here. And to anyone saying you are so dramatic, and anyone that's gonna think that, I understand where you're coming from as well. But this is how we feel. Me and Taylor this morning were actually up at her place because she has started packing her boxes. And she was like, I don't want to move, Mum. And she was fully crying. I gave her a hug, and I did giggle after, and I said, oh, darling, we've just got a few minutes around the corner. We can do this. So I understand where you're coming from, but I hope you can understand where we're coming from as well. For this daughter here, Taylor had the privilege of moving out of our house and then moving into a house right next to us. And then now she's going to her own home. She had that privilege. She's going to have that privilege. My heart does feel sorry for this one because she doesn't have that privilege. Well, she's going straight from our house to a house around, on the next acreage. And she's a real mummy's girl. So, but like everything, she's going to make that amazing. And then my husband's just going to share with you about why we're not building up the back here.
So when we bought this place back in 2020, it's on a couple of acres, and it was always subject to approval, council approval, to subdivide this area. And we sort of knew that it was coming up for approval in about, I think, another 2 years. So we sort of had it planned that in another 2 years we would subdivide and then be able to split up and build all the property on here, or build a big place at the back. And but because of what's happened, obviously we sort of don't have the time to do that. We're going to have to move, and then who knows, maybe 2 or 3 years when they do change the zoning, we're going to be able to do what we wanted to do originally at the back. But for now, this is the situation that we're in. We will be moving 2 of the kids and their families just down the road to another place. We'll see this out and then reassess in 2 or 3 years' time when the rezoning happens. And if it doesn't get rezoned to how we want it, we'll have to look at things.
He was actually up at 1:30 this morning. So as much as he calls me a drama queen, he was up at 1:30 this morning looking at bigger acreage. So he was just going to call this quits.
No, I wasn't.
And we were going to move on to bigger acreage altogether, because he calls me a drama queen, but he's actually just like me.
We just want to say we know we are extremely blessed to be able to do anything. Like the fact that this is such a big issue for us, we know that we are privileged. We just want to say that, but we just also wanted to tell you guys because we feel like you guys have the right to know. You guys are basically our friends, so it's just like telling our friends. Even when I tell my friends about this, I'll cry about it, and then they'll tell me I'm being dramatic, and then
yeah, that's fine. We'll get all those. So, and the next bit of news we have is Tia and Keanu were planning on getting married next year, like I said at the beginning, and had a big proposal organised. Well, what is happening now is they have asked if they can bring their wedding forward, and they're actually getting married in January. So, guys, we are not only doing all of this, we are also planning another wedding, and I'm super excited for you guys to see. We've already sort of got most of that sorted, and these two are very excited, and yeah, then they will just carry on with their life. And my big girl is struggling the most with moving out, as you can see. Yeah, she's been at home her whole life, so I think for her it's just like
no, but what's happening is me and Elijah will be living in their house, or the main house, for 8 weeks while
Your place
our place gets done.
Yeah. So you guys should see Alia's mood board for her.
Yeah, her ideas.
For her house.
She wants an outside.
I think she thinks that we are that I'm
The Kardashians.
Christian or something. We just wanted to let you guys know all of that news. And we understand that to some people this is really not that big a deal, but to us it's a massive deal. And we, like I said, we will make this amazing. We will still create wonderful memories. My kids will still be around here a lot. It's just the first initial few weeks is going to take a little bit to get used to, and I've had the privilege of waking up to my grandkids for 5 years. Was my oldest granddaughter, so it's just adjusting, isn't it? I think it's the little, it's all the little things that we're gonna miss. It's not even the big barbecues and that, because those things are gonna happen anyway. It's the little things like, you guys just don't understand. Every night, never miss, especially her, but they all come into our bedroom every night.
Just going to sleep, and then the door opens. Come on, love you.
No, or it's a dance show, or it's every single night. Every morning I hear my grandkids outside. They're either screaming or laughing or playing, and it's all the little things.
Mainly screaming.
All at night time they come down and they want something to eat. They've just had their dinner, but they want something. My parents as well are really, really sad, because they used to all, you know, their great grandkids, and they give them so much purpose. So it's all those little things.
I fix their TV like every day, so they don't have a broken TV.
We definitely don't know how to do
Bin's
it.
never going to be empty.
My dad goes to the bin, goes to the dump every week and takes their bin. It's all these special little things.
I think what makes it so like emotional for us is that this wasn't planned.
Yeah.
Like it had to happen.
We had a plan, and then we had to change the plan, which is what happens.
That's life. That's life, and that's what we have to do.
And because this literally happened for us right now. This literally, we found out 4 weeks ago.
5.
5.
4.
We found out 4 weeks ago. So in the span of a month, we've decided that we have to move out.
It was actually in the space of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So the reason I couldn't talk about it for 2 weeks wasn't because I was sad or anything. I just knew what I didn't want, and that was for any of these girls to live in my house with me with a child. And that's got nothing to do with my girls, actually. That's completely to do with me. So I said to Paul that I was like, we've got to make this work. I can't, that's just the way it was. Now, if I didn't have that type of personality, we possibly would still live like this, and we'd still have Tia in here with her baby, with Tia and County with their baby, but I'm just being real. I always want to be my grandkids' grandmother. I don't want to be their mother. I don't want to overpower my girls, and I want them to mother the way that they see fit, and I want them to try different things. If they're here in my house, I just know 100% that ain't going to happen. I'm going to go into the room and say to Paul, oh my gosh, did you see what they said to so-and-so? So it's best we just have our healthy space, and when I see my grandkids, I'm their grandmother, and I get to spoil them. I don't have to bring them up.
Amen. In 2 or 3 years, when they rezone everything, we can go back to our original plan, and then just build the big, compound at the back.
It's gonna still seem like online that we live together anyways.
Because we'll be together all the time. Yeah.
Whether
The
it's Texas,
end game for us as a
anywhere.
family, no matter what, is always to be on massive land and
Together.
have our own compound. That is our biggest goal. And that for me and Paul, our future for us looks perfectly like this. Houses, all my kids and their grandkids, me and Paul just over here, and we just toddle on down when it's time to have barbecues. And that's our end game.
Horse stables
And the
on.
veggie
Horse
patch.
stable over there,
Veggie
veggie
patch.
patch over there. So anyway, that's what's going on in our life, guys. I hope you can understand where we're coming from and why we're so sad.
Guys, I am actually really excited for the new TikTok series that I'm going to be starting on there. So thank you for watching.
Thank you guys so much.
Let
Hope
us
you
know.
enjoyed.
Let us know how you feel about this
So
one.
Let us know if you think we've been dramatic or not.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.